Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this particular tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you on how to draft a drape skirt using this particular material. If it's something you're interested in, up in and let's start. So I have my pattern paper on ground, so I'm going to start. The first thing I'm going to draw out is my waistline. I can also call it my starting line. I'm going to draw that out using my marker. So the next thing after drawing in my waistline, I'm going to mark down from my waistline down to my hip. So whatever I get, I'm going to mark it out. So from my waistline down to my hip, I'm going to draw it out using my ruler. So you can see. So we've drawn out our waistline, we've drawn out our hip line. So the next thing in line is to get my length, where I want the length of my skirt to be. And don't forget, this particular skirt has a band. So we're only drawing out the skirt part. We haven't drawn our band. So now I'm going to mark out my length and I'm going to draw it out. So now we've drawn our waist, we've drawn our hip, and now we are drawing our length. So before I forget, this particular pattern is going to serve as the front and the back. So now we've now drawn out where we want our zip to be for the back. So that is what I'm going to draw now. So just watch the way I'm doing it. So guys, from the front, I'm coming in by 2 inches and I'm going to mark it out 2 inches. This is going to serve as the zipper. So I'm just going to draw out 2 inches. Because this particular pattern is going to serve as the front and also for the back. So this particular line is just for my zipper, just coming by 2 inches, and you draw it out. You can see I'm writing zip. So the next thing is to get my body measurement. So in here, I'm just going to mark out my body measurement, which is my waist. I'm going to mark out my waist measurement. I divided it into 4. Then I'm going to be placing it there. Then the next thing I did was to mark out my dart allowance, my normal sewing allowance. I came in by 1.5 inches. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do is to come to my hip. So I'm going to divide my hip into 4. Whatever I have, I'm going to mark it out, and I'm going to add additional 1.5 inches for my sewing allowance, for my dart allowance. So I'm just going to mark that out. So how do I get my length? The measurement I have for my hip, like the whole measurement I have for my hip, including the 1.5 inches, I'm going to minus 1 and I'm going to add it to the length. So you can see me measuring all that I have in my hip. You can see the measurement, all the measurement I have in my hip. I'm going to minus it by 1 and I'm going to add it to the length. So that is simple as that. So I'm going to mark that out. So the next thing in line is just to connect my body measurements together. So I'm just going to use my ruler to just connect them. So I'm just connecting it for you guys to see. So that is all for the drafting of our drape skirts. That is all. And I'm going to cut it out and you're going to place it on your... And guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much.